Come on, dog nuts.
Offensively, 15 yards on the game's initial play. And the Raiders first down. One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider first. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front and linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. From the shotgun, Wilson. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
They said it's biscuits in the basement.
On 2nd down, Cook.
Ooh.
Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be
He said he wants some of them biscuits.
All right, Brad, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. Now it's Wilson. And it's Woods.
That was an interception all day.
10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Brandon, we've both been around the game long enough that we know that in pregame, defenses are pretty amped up, aren't they? I mean, they're pounding lockers, and they can't wait to get out there. But when you hit them with some big pass plays early, it takes the starch right out of them.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Check. They'll run with Cook. And a little bit of space there takes it inside the 5 to the 3.
Gotta go harder than that, Playboy.
There at 2nd and goal. When we talk about being on schedule, I think they're on schedule after that run, getting it right down there on the doorstep.
Maybe even a little bit ahead, because now the defense can't dictate with pressure. They're guessing about where you're going to go. I might come right back at them with the same play, the same set, and see if they can stop them.
Call it a gain of 2 as they're knocking on the door now. 3rd and goal.
Check 55 on the right. So we got man. Slam. Hey.
They'll run for it with Cook. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Raiders drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Extra point up and good by Catanzaro. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now Catanzaro after the touchdown to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
Here we go. 70, Indy.
On 1st down, it's Jackson. And he'll be taken down here at about the 23-yard line. The tackle there by John Johnson. On 2nd down, it's Jackson. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Joe Hayden, the veteran, with a pick. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. Well, certainly not how he wanted to start his night. First throw of the game, an INT.
Yeah, it's not easy, but he's got to try and wipe that one away from the memory banks. And let's face it, it's not often a quarterback and a defensive back have a lot in common. But one thing, because they have these individual type plays, they've got to have short memories, don't they? DB gets beat, wipe it away, quarterback throws a pick, has to do the same thing.
On second and a couple, Wilson, and this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
That would have been a great catch, but it was real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
And now some motion before the snap. And this will be our first penalty of the night's proceedings. And a manageable third down becomes a lot less manageable. 3rd and 7 after the false start. From the gun, it's Wilson. And that's caught left side. It's Woods. That one good for 13 and a Raider first down. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. His throw caught right around the 6. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
Touch 50, touch 50. Check back. Look left. Rush in. Look left.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. Able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1. On 2nd and goal, Cook waiting in the backfield all alone. They'll give it to him up the middle. And he's over the line and in for a
I don't know how I missed him, dog.
Dalvin Cook with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage.
Horrible.
Extra point good by Catanzaro. And that'll make the score 14-0. Now
We gotta get on our shit.
after the touchdown to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to script the ball game. And typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays.
That lag weak as hell.
Down 2 touchdowns early. Probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points. Get that 0 off the board. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They run with Jackson out of the gun. Limited running room as he'll get about 3 to the 21.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Foreseeing completion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
This is caught by Jackson. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. First down Lions on a pickup of 13. From the 34 now, here's first and 10. From the gun, Steve Young. He'll rifle this one deep right side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe you want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 44-yard line. So here's a first and 10 now in Raider territory at the 44-yard line. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And he's all the way down to the 13-yard line. Last play they went over 20 yards. This time they topped 30.
This has been a good drive so far. It's been the running game for the most part that's powered them down there. Another nice burst there, picking up a first down. Now it's first and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
Williams. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be second and 11. They'll run it with Williams. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. 12 yards there and a first down. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime preview. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. Did I do okay?
You did great. Not a bad job.
Hey.
Writing down your ad-lib.
If you print it, I'm going to read it. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Taking it in from a yard out as they are now on the board here in the first half. A 1-yard run on first down, another one on second. Tell you, it doesn't do much for the yards per carry average, but it gets him 6 points.
And I just wonder in contract negotiations, do you show the 6 points scored, or do you show the yards per carry?
I'm showing the 6 points.
No doubt about it. And his team benefits. They don't care about yards per carry. They just care about points up on the board.
And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 41. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good. Then you give up the touchdown on the last drive. Now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it?
And the Raiders have got him. That's Yannick Ngakoue with a sack.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. Nope.
And he's going to go down again. Yannick Ngakoue, his second sack of the night.
So, Brandon, we've sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down. Went backwards. It's third and very long. Throwing, Young. And that's knocked away and incomplete.
We all know how important momentum is in a game, and when an offense decides to take a deep shot downfield, they're trying to create a big play and put doubt in the defense's mind the rest of the ball game. And in this case, the defense won the battle, batted the ball away deep downfield. So guess what? The momentum now quickly shifted from the offense taking the shot to the defense knocking it away, and now they feel like they might be in control.
Now on fourth down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. The veteran Jason McCourty there to make sure that one didn't find its target. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10. The lane opens up that time as he'll be brought down just short of a first after a gain of about 9. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Check 55 at the line. 14, run it. Check 52. Go.
On 2nd and 1, Wilson flushed out right. He's got it complete to Diggs, right side. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up the first down with a nice throw.
Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. To throw again on 2nd down, Wilson escaping the pressure right. Over the middle, complete. That's Cook. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
Check. Lucky. Bring out.
From the red zone now, here's Wilson on 1st down. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the Hall of Famer, Ken Houston.
So that's back-to-back drives where they're throwing an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. Oh, that's what an effort. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. One play has them up past the 40 already and another 1st and 10. They run on 1st down as they're able to get this forward for about 4. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. This will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Go.
Final play of the half, Young. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll head down to
Go, baby.
That's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, this fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Now Young. And down he goes. Brought down a Raiders sack. Timmy Jernigan with a sack. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
12 yards on the return that time. And
Let's
the
go.
Raiders will take over now, 1st and 10. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
And how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. Robert Woods, former USC man, the intended target, and it's 3rd down.
14, 14, buddy. Hey, check. Mike. Pick it up, guys. Pick it up. Mike 55.
Now Cook, he's got it off the draw. And they'll get this across the midfield stripe, but still winding up short of 1st down. It's a 6-yard gain, and it leaves them looking at a 4th down.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
They're going on 4th down. It's Wilson. And he's able to find Diggs. 4th down, no problem. 19 yards that time, but now it's 1st and 10. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. It's complete to Diggs. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. He'll find Diggs once more on the completion. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Throwing is Wilson. Flush to his right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. Now it's Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 18 yards to pick up there. Throwing again on 2nd down. Wilson. Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. That's the Hall of Famer Lawrence Taylor doing what he does best. Third and long, it's Wilson. And this is going to be incomplete. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. You can't simulate it, right? So your decision-making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the 3rd quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field, but they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. To throw on 2nd and 10. Young. And the Raiders have got him. The defensive end, Daniil Hunter, drops him. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. The play fake. Now Young. He's going deep for Brown. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. So on 4th down, they snap it to Young. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. John Johnson with the INT. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. Back now at Ford Field. It's the Raiders with the lead and the football here as we get ready to start quarter number 4. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And no, it's incomplete. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And the Lions will take over. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
We'll see how they attack him here. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 23 yards the pickup there. Young now. 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Here's Steve Young. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Holt. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Another nice gain. 16 yards there and a 1st down again. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now Young, and he cannot get away, and Young will go down. Yannick Ngakoue bringing the pressure yet again. That's his 3rd sack here tonight. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Young to throw it. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. It's a 39-yard attempt, right hash. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Back now on EA Sports as the kick teams are out here following the 2-minute warning. Fielded about a yard deep. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand. It's interesting because when I'm watching college football and I'm evaluating guys for the draft now, my list of fullbacks, pure fullbacks, it's a very short list. I'm probably evaluating more punters and kickers now.
Cook strip, the ball's out. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense. There have been quite a few plays they might look back on and say, we really have hurt ourselves, and that was another example.
And this is late-game execution. Everything on the line, so it all has to come together properly. The throw's made.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. King Lodge short with a sack. That's 315 pounds of man right there. The Lions on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 16. A good pickup there, 7 yards, but it brings up 4th down. Boy, missed tackles. That could be their downfall, Charles.
Yeah, they actually let him out of bounds there. Instead of the clock continuing to run, they let him out, and it turns into another timeout for him. Not good at all.
Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down. Young now, throwing on 4th down. And that is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Raider D, they get the football back. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They run it again with Cook. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. The Lions now are going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Throwing now is Wilson. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. And the Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
I'll go special. 36 power.
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down?
Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone. 12.
On 4th down, Wilson. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 45. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. A critical error there in a tight game of the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the fourth quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
They run again with Jackson. He went, and yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute.
And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown, they're still down one. That extra point is not a gimme.
A very important extra point there, up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the fourth. 17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play. But if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Wilson to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Lawrence Taylor. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. So how about that for a momentum switch?
We're in the fourth quarter, and it's a tie game. You've got to take care of the football here. Now their opportunity to take the lead right out the window, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
They run on first down with Jackson. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Here's Young. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on 3rd down. Now Young. He'll let this go for the end zone. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by John Johnson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he'd taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now. And he's brought down after a very nice game. That one good for 26 and a first down.
Well, partner, I have to say they called him in the right defense there. Nickel set, fifth defensive back on the field, and they love to run against that because now you typically get a bigger blocker on a smaller defender.
Yeah, because those DBs like you, they want the interception. They're not as worried about the running play, right?
Not at all. I still remember being in school, and one of my offensive line teammates used to say, boy, I'd love to come downfield and hit you little people.
Good run there. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. They'll be left with just one remaining here at OT. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit them, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. They'll run with a big man, Bo Jackson. And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown.
And that's how you win.
Partner, a great game that we got to see.
You're watching greatness.
So not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, tried to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters what you wanted, but how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our 2 quarterbacks, certainly 2 of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Fielded about a yard deep.
Oh, yeah, come here, buddy. Come here.
And he's able to get it
I'm gonna holler
across
at you
the
real
20,
soon.
but not by much as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. A first first carry for the Hall of Famer Marcus Allen. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game, as he'll lose yardage to start things out. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Here we come. Here we come. Here we come. Don't get spooked.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And that's going to be
Put that down.
Too tough to hold
Put that down.
That one. It's 2nd down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
That one good for 24 yards.
I like that.
They'll run on 1st down. Allen. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now a carry for Allen. And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play.
Ooh, we gonna kill him. We gonna kill him.
He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Keep playing with us. It's gonna be bad for you.
Play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd.
He could have turned for that.
Texas just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Another good completion on the drive as the Giants have a 1st down. Mahomes now on 1st down. Flushed out right. And he can't
Playboy.
get rid of it. He's taken down.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
Come here, Playboy.
Pressure gets to him again. Charles, a little bit of feast or famine on this drive. They moved the ball okay, but they've been sacked twice now.
And they've got to figure out how to plug that leak a little bit, right? Keep them away from the quarterback because when he's not being hit, as you mentioned, they're moving the ball well.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
I will see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th.
43.
Mahomes going to go on 4th down. Over the middle, complete. It's Holt. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. Well, trying to be bold on the opening drive of the game, but that effort, it proves futile.
How many times have we talked with coaches where they've talked about taking the emotion out of their decision?
I just like the way this looks.
I think the opening drive, if he didn't have it in his head to go for it before, I think that keyed into it. They were doing so well, and he decided to really establish something there. They didn't get it. Now they got to make sure that they don't lose their focus.
Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. On 2nd down, this is Jackson. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. It's a first down on a gain of 10. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now a give right side. Jackson. All told, it's an even 30 and a first down. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
Now a throw downfield is taken in by his running back. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside and backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got a bike. Oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. To throw is Young. Throwing again. Man open left side is Brown. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. We're scoreless after one. Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football. They're on the march, but facing a third down here.
70, Indy. I can't believe they even let you play.
It'll be Young again. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
They'll wind up losing 3, and now it's third down.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
On third down, Jackson. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Only able to pick up a yard, and that's going to leave him with a long 4th and goal. This situation in the 4th quarter, you go for it. But here, take the points.
If you go for it here and don't get it, you and I are missing our plane, and we're going to the post-game press conference to hear him justify it. Because the next thing we'll see is the owner walking in, announcing a firing. There is no way he goes for it here. Get the field goal. It's the first half of the game. You've got time to make it up.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. This one a little slow to get cooking. Just a 3-0 scoreline as they begin with a 1st and 10. And here's a good way to kick off the drive, complete over the middle. And they work this well upfield across the 45. And a nice gain of 21 yards. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
64, weak. Under 10, 10. Quick dash. Come. 15.
Here's Allen. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. We remind remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot
Should have
connect.
picked that off.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on fourth down. Well, I thought they should have punted before. Now they probably definitely need to punt, right?
Yeah, we did a little mind melding there, didn't we? Because I was wondering, why are you out there if you're not going to punt it in the first place? Now, I don't think they have any choice.
Now, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on fourth down.
Attack, attack!
Here we go, fourth down, Mahomes. Got his man complete over the middle. It's
You
home.
let him, dog.
Touchdown, Giants. A big play there. 60 yards. And the Giants have taken the lead. Lutz good on the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This is fielded a couple yards deep. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But we also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
But in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. A gain of 13. It's a first down. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff.
Yeah, when we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time. Really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him.
Bro, they just cheated me.
And what a big-time play there. 54 yards on the ground. They come out here in the eye. So it's first and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. A carry here for the big tight end. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Nick Boyle taking it in. And his guys are going to retake the lead. Extra point by Badgley up and good. And the lead is now 10-7. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And you figure, Charles, they have enough time here in the first half, more than a minute, to put a drive together, at least get them in position to try a field goal.
Yeah, they've got all 3 timeouts at their disposal, so I'm actually thinking bigger. With those 3 timeouts, that amount of time on the clock, I'm thinking about trying to get a touchdown and settle for a field goal.
Well, Charles, as we peek back to week 1, what would you say were the positives for some teams or individuals that you took away?
Well, it started on opening night, Green Bay, and their defense. Not necessarily Aaron Rodgers and what they did going into Chicago and winning. Kansas City, they picked right up where they left off with Patrick Mahomes. Explosive on offense. How about Baltimore and Lamar Jackson? He's not just a single-wing tailback, folks. He's a quarterback. And Tennessee, going into Cleveland, Marcus Mariota, Derrick Henry put up 43 points on the Browns.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. pass. 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They do go for it. It's Mahomes. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled.
All them players.
The second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Over the middle, complete. It's Hope. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Here's Mahomes to throw. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. Montez Sweat coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Hall of Famer, Ken Houston. There he goes right side. And put it on the board. It's 6, a touchdown.
Now that was a beautiful play. A pick 6. How would you punctuate something like that, partner?
What do you mean, with an exclamation mark?
Exclamation mark, a big word. What would you do with that?
Ampersand?
I like it.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Fielded about a yard deep. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our 2 quarterbacks, certainly 2 of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. First down throw for Mayfield. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. It's a loss of 10 yards on the play. And it'll be a second and long.
Alert! Hey, Delta. Line 55.
Mayfield to throw it. And he fires one that's intercepted. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. And they'll have the ball. Set up in the red zone at the 16-yard line. A first carry for the legend. It's Bo Jackson. And he's heating up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16.
Really held him to a short gain on that one, and it almost felt like on that first run, they were trying to just throw the jab at him. So how do you stop a jab? Get closer and smother it, just as they did on that last play.
And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. Call it an 8-yard gain. Much better shape now on third and just a yard. On third down, here's Bo. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4. Badgley able to punch this one through. And the Lions are going to take a 3-0 lead. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves. That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Mayfield from the gun on third down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will score. Touchdown, Lions. So a dangerous pass over the middle into zone coverage, and it bit him hard.
And what's really difficult when you throw it in that direction and versus that zone, that means the linebackers have gotten to their spot, gotten their heads back around, and they can see the quarterback and everything in front of them. And they took big advantage of it when the other direction had some blocking and picked up a touchdown.
Fielded about a yard deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doc.
And here's another interception, the third of this first quarter. Picked off by the Hall of Famer, Ken Houston. And he will score. Touchdown, Lions. I don't know who all is to blame there, but I love seeing pick sixes.
Nothing like seeing someone pluck it out of the air and go the other way and see people try to change directions. Hard to do.
You are watching greatness.
Badgley up and good. And that makes our score 17-0. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And a couple yards deep, he'll go to the knee. He won't return it. And they'll take it out to the 25. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
61, match box, right. Point it right, point it right, point it right. Check. Check. Hot.
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey.
If you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Hey, team 6. Go, let's go.
Mayfield on 3rd and 2. And he's got the completion to Hopkins. And he goes out right around the 39. First catch of the game for Hopkins. It's a first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Mayfield looks to throw. Throw to the right here to Gordon. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down.
Watch out. Hey, box drop.
Here's Mayfield. Incomplete. Josh Gordon, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd and 5. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Going to the air again with Mayfield. Caught left side, Hopkins. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 38-yard line. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38.
Hey, high 7. Right there in the middle, 55. Let's go, deep, tighten up.
17-0 our score after 1. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Patriots in control of the football as they've got it with a
It's
1st
over,
and 10.
dog. I don't know why you steady trying.
Its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Throwing, Mayfield. Short throw taken in by the tight end O'Leary. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mayfield. Short throw taken in by the tight end O'Leary. Now 3rd down is looming. A pickup of 2 on 1st down and just 1 yard there. On 3rd down, Mayfield. Short throw taken in by the tight end O'Leary.
Okay,
He's going to be brought down
down.
short of the 1st at about the 31-yard line. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And his guys are going to take over after.
Going crazy in the ranks. Killing these cats. It's too easy.
I remember when they always ignoring us. Got it on smash.